Hey, we're here with Going Yard BBQ, and we're here with Chris. Chris, how you feeling today?
I'm good. My cook is going great, right down the middle. I mean, things are looking good.
Smooth sailing so far,
Smooth
right?
sailing. No
Good.
major pitfalls yet.
Let me ask you a question. Where are you coming from these days?
I'm in the Orlando area, Central Florida, a little town called Ocoee, to the west of Orlando.
Good. And what got you into barbecuing and grilling and stuff?
That long story. My team name is Going Yard.
Yes, sir.
My kids were ball players. They played ball up through college.
Mm-hmm.
And Going Yard is a term for hitting a home run, knocking it out of the park. My daughter was a designated hitter for the University of Alabama at Birmingham. It was a term we used for her a lot in her career. And I thought that would be a great, if I ever wanted to do barbecue, that'd be a great name. So when she graduated from college, my wife and I had nothing to do. I mean, I remember sitting across the room and I said, I can't do this. And she said, what? I said, I can't sit here for the rest of my life in my living room.
I understand.
When we have been on the road every weekend across the country watching our kids play ball.
Oh, wow.
So I said, I'm gonna take 6 weeks and I'm gonna go figure out a hobby, and I'll come back in 6 weeks to tell you about it. So I did some research and I came back 6 weeks later and I said, okay, I got it. There's one of two things I want to do. Either one of these two things work. I said, I want to build my own airplane and learn to fly it, or I want to learn to cook great barbecue. And she said, you can go cook barbecue.
You can go cook.
And it'd have been a lot cheaper to build that airplane and fly it
than
to get into this.
Wow. So tell me, I see some awards you got, man. So let's about your awards you have been achieving since you've been on this run.
So, I started out cooking in the Florida Barbecue Association, which is kin to the Kansas City Barbecue Society, which this event is today. In 2021, I won the state championship, overall grand champion, and I also won the state championship in ribs, pork, and brisket. And then a year later in 2022, I followed it up with another championship in brisket. My greatest notoriety to date is I got a perfect score last year at the American Royal, which is the biggest barbecue competition in the country in Kansas City. 600 teams. I was in third place with ribs, but it was a perfect score. I lost in a tiebreaker and ended up with third place, but still one of the greatest experiences of my life to be in Kansas City, to get up on the stage at the American Royal and to receive that award.
Amazing,
it was definitely a pinnacle
from
moment.
a hobby to you're getting awards and stuff. That's amazing to hear.
It's been a fun run. You know, my daughter posted once on social media. She said, I just can't believe how much preparation and work that my dad does to do what he does. And then for those that are most successful out here, it's about paying attention to the little things.
Details. So if you could brag on one take-home item that you cook, or the meat that you just love that you can just put all your money on, what would be that meat?
Without a doubt, that's brisket. I seem to do better in pork and ribs. But I think my brisket is great, and like I said, I've won 2 state championships in brisket, and love to cook a good brisket.
That's what's up.
My daughter tells me I ought to open up a food truck. She says, Dad, what you do and what they do is just completely different worlds.
Things.
But I get their challenges in trying to feed the masses. I'm trying to feed 6 judges. So 6 individual pieces is all I'm looking for.
Exactly. So what would you say to your competition, man? Any smack talk, anything, man? You got some awards to show for us. Any smack talk?
I've got such great friends out here. The best guy in barbecue is that guy right over there, Smokey D from Iowa.
Gotcha.
He's considered the GOAT in barbecue, and he has a second home over in Cape Coral, so he's over here cooking this week.
Nice.
Tillman's Barbecue, great people. Nice Racks, great people. Fantasy Q, great people. We see each other a lot, and so I don't really talk smack. I like to let my cooking do the talking.
I like that. Well, you heard it first here at Going Yard BBQ with Chris, and we thank you so much for your time, and most importantly, thank you for coming to Belgrade, Florida, and just doing what you do, man. Thank you so much, Chris.
I'm glad to be here. This is a great contest. The organizers did a great job for a first-year contest, and we will be back.
Hey, you heard it first. Going Yard is coming back, so thank you so much, guys, for watching, man.